Hello, Erin here. I have PDD, autism, Tourette syndrome, nosy. Also, I'm mentally disabled and have learning disabilities. I'm first grade level at reading, second grade level at math, and I'm mentally first grade at age. Also, because of medications I take for my mental disabilities, I have a rapid heartbeat, but I take medications for my rapid heartbeat. Also, I have fears of crowds, loud sounds, and yes, when people ask me over their house, I don't know how to respond, and that's for distraction. Also, it's hard for me to interact with others. Also, autism is kind of like a brain delay that affects social interaction, and autism makes it hard to process what other people are saying. Also, autism makes it hard to process other people hugging and kissing, and autism makes it hard to process other people holding hands. Also, just to let you know, autism makes sure people are anxious around large crowds and loud sounds, and autism makes sure people are anxious wearing backpacks. Also, autism makes sure people are anxious at school all day, and autism makes sure people are anxious on the school bus. Also, autism makes sure people are anxious when fire alarms go off at school, and autism makes sure people are anxious eating lunch at the school cafeteria. Also, just to let you know, autism makes sure people have a hard time tying shoes and buttoning short collars. Also, just to let you know that I didn't get my high school degree, and I didn't attend my high school graduation. Also, I didn't attend my high school special education graduation. Also, just to let you know that I didn't attend any of my high school audiences. Also, just to let you know that my high school case manager made it to where I didn't have to go to high school until 22, because I felt like I couldn't go to high school until 22. Also, just to let you know that the signs of autism are lack of social skills, lack of eye contact, lack of speech, and lack of communication. And when people act up at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just to let you know, when people have low grades at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just to let you know, when people have stimming at school, that's a sign of autism. Also, just to let you know, stimming kind of looks like hand motion, hand movements, and yes, even hand fidgeting, and yes, even hand flapping. And yes, if you want to know, people with autism STEM in a school classroom. And yes, if you want to know, people with autism, they STEM when walking out of the school classroom. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.